number 6. Tell us about your school friends. That's not really a question, but Well, there's a lot. We have friends.
We have friends, we promise.
We have friends.
Basically, to give you a little insight, we just met this new student from Malaysia, and he's been having lunch with us and our group of school friends, and he tells us that we are abnormal.
He told us that we can't stay with one subject for more than 5 seconds, and he finds the fact that we, are random, and the fact that we change subjects very frequently, he finds that weird. He told me that today in PE.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when he said it, I realized that it was true, because Diana...
I started realizing it, yeah.
Yeah, because Diana and I had been talking about, I don't know, like lunch boxes, and then our friend was like, I have a math test, and then our other friend was like, no, I don't want that.
Give me the butter. No, I don't want that.
And then he was just like, what are they doing? Math?
Yeah, he's just like,
lunchbox, pumpkin,
butter.
I mean, I guess we're used to it because we have conversations like that every day.
I'd like to quote Edgar Allan Poe.
I knew you were gonna say that, yeah.
Quote the raven, nevermore. Oh, it was his birthday 2 weeks ago. He turned 205.
Happy 205th birthday to Mr. Edgar Allan Poe. He rocks.
Yeah, Miguel and I celebrated by reading one of his poems.
Aww. Question number 7. Favorite place in the world. Tell us about your favorite place that you visited and the favorite place that you haven't visited.
Well, okay, if it's a place in the world that I haven't been to, I would have to say China or Japan, because I find the culture and the people beautiful and breathtaking. I love everything about it. I haven't been to it, but I think if I went to China, my favorite place would be like at the statue of the 9 dragons in the Oni Temple, because I saw a video of that and it was beautiful. But if it's a place that I have been to, I would have to say Busch Gardens, because I love Busch Gardens.
My favorite place in the world that I've visited, California, particularly Sacramento, California, or Lake Tahoe, which is half on California, half on Nevada. I just find it beautiful there. Such a different place, a different world from where we live right now. I find it gorgeous. And if I had to pick a place that I've never been to, I don't know. Some place in Europe. I don't know where exactly.
Question number 8. What's your earliest memory?
Earliest memory? The furthest I can think back to, I was in Disney as a baby. Obviously, I didn't get to ride anything because, I mean, I don't even know what the point was of going there. But they had little kiddie pools, and I remember being in one and splashing. I remember the splashes in particular. They were fun.
My earliest memory? My earliest memory that I can think back on is not that prominent. Like, all I remember is me walking in a supermarket in a pink princess dress. But, like, the memory that is, like, the earliest to me that I actually remember, like, clearly, was that one night, we had no power because there was a hurricane, and my cousin and I were playing Pokemon with our Game Boys using those little, like, Game Boy color lights. I had a purple one, he had a gray one, and we were linked together with a black cable, and we were battling our Pokemon.
9. If you could have any skill, a superpower, what would it be?
I'd like to fly and have kinesis.
Explain what that is.
Or telecommunication. Like,
oh, that'd be awesome.
Right? Just randomly just look at each other like, or teleportation. We're thinking of all the cool things right now.
I know.
But I guess flying counts as teleportation, right? Because you can just fly there.
Yeah,
and
but like,
fun.
Yeah, it would be fun. Like teleportation, sort of like apparition.
Yeah, just like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be pretty. Okay, well, flying, you just fly in the air, and kinesis is basically being able to move things with your mind.
That's awesome. I always have that really sad pain, like if I want to get my remote, but I'm in bed. What I do is like I pretend I'm Spider-Man, and I'm like, go web, go, go, but it never works.
I sometimes pretend to use the Force. I'm just like, the force is strong with this one. I'm kidding. No, it's not.
It's so sad. It's just a really sad
it's a really sad
feeling.
feeling. Because you're like, I wish I were Peter Parker or, Darth Vader.
I wish I were Darth Vader.
A good Darth Vader, though. You dress in white and stuff. Just be like, I'm the good Darth Vader.
I am not Luke's father.
I'm Luke's cousin.
Okay. For me, my superpower, I'd like to see into the future. I think that'd be awesome. It'd be sort of like a mode of time travel, but not really. Well, I mean, time travel sounds awesome too, though.
We could always build a TARDIS. Imagine that technology actually becomes possible later on in the future. Right?
I need to take a moment. I'm sorry.
Question number 10. What do you think about art?
I think art is a really, really powerful, intriguing way to express one's views about anything. Art can be in form of music or a painting on a canvas. It can be a poem, a work of literature, anything, and that's what I find really cool about it. I think it's the easiest way to actually really look into a person, because that's them in their creative mind. That's what they've actually composed together as a person to make and to share with others, and I think that's really cool. That's my view on art.
I have basically the same view. I like the fact that you can express yourself. It can be a form of venting, a form of fun. It could be a hobby. I just find it really cool how there's many forms of art. They can come in many shapes and sizes, many different forms, and I find art very unique and necessary for all of us. And I know that, like, I like to think that each person has their very own way of creating art, whether, it's sports, because sports are art too.
Oh, that's true.
Like,
kinesthetic.
Yeah, any type of thing that you do can be considered art, and that's what I love about it. Each person has their own version of art.
Now, question number 10. What is something that most people don't know about you?
Well, not many know that I am in love with Chinese and Japanese culture. Not many people know that. I think you and Miguel and my parents and I think those are the only people that know that I like. I think Mark knows too, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Victor knows.
But, I mean, out of everyone you've ever met, that's not many people.
Yeah, that's not many people.
Something I've actually only told to, I think, 2 people, one of which being you. I have this weird subconscious thing that I do when I zone out. Let's say I'm in class. The teacher can be lecturing or something, and I'll just have my pen in hand, and, and they'll be talking, and I will be, like doing something with my pen. Always a number. A different number every day. Sometimes, I can only do 5s. I'll just do random 5s over and over and over again. And then when I finally zone back in, I'm like, why was I writing 5s?
Goodbye, Rockety Video.
Oh, that was perfect. Oh my god, that was perfect!